so many people at the back there. So what I'm going to do is... That's the life you get in Nigeria. People who don't have money to buy. Okay. So those are the back. I recognize two people from the back so that you can, because of the time it takes you to move. You be coming, let me call someone here while you're coming.
Good morning, Your Excellency. My name is Dixon Irebu. I anchor Nigeria right now. With the gloomy picture that is out there in our society today, with the rot in the political space, where do you get your inspiration and your strength from? Nigerians want to complete.
Of course, I get my inspiration from the young girl who doesn't have 75,000 naira to buy an oven. When people like me can sit down in a place and drink a bottle of wine that is costing that amount in the same country, when people like me have stolen billions of public money that would have bought an oven for that young graduate. So that's where you get your inspiration. I said I want to build a new Nigeria where those youths will have hope, where there will be a future for them. But I can't build it, Dixon, unless I do the right things so that they can emulate how to do the right things. We cannot do it. We have to teach them how to do the right thing. Dixon, I have an opportunity to do what other people are doing. And you've seen it from my corporate world where I chaired corporations, including Security and Exchange Commission, to my being governor of a state. I had an opportunity to do what other people are doing, but I didn't do it. Because we have to live and show an example. And use the resources of the country, public resources, for public good. And ask those who have the opportunity of doing the right thing for the country to do the right thing. If we have a security man, he should do his job. If we have somebody to conduct the election, I've been an observer of election in some of the West African countries. Dixon, it wasn't anything near this. Is this what we spend billions to do? Hey, wait a minute. We should have used that billions to do something else and announce what we announced. Because this young girl would have had an oven and then we'll do the announcement. Okay. I hope you are not AIT.
Is my name. I work with TV3 in Ghana. You said that you were going to court. One of the reliefs that you were seeking. Then two, the ECOWAS and African Union observer nations have described this election as generally fair. Do you ascribe to the suggestions or the reports describing the elections as generally fair?
Well, let me tell you, throughout my comments, I didn't want to mention comments of observers, because if you choose it, there's so many other observers like European Union, EU, NRI, and so many who have said it did not meet the standards, who have said it's rigged, who have said this. So let's not talk about what the observers are saying. Let's look at what Nigerians are saying. This is essentially a Nigerian problem, and I want to hear Nigerians. With all due respect to those who are visiting us, it's a Nigerian problem. I'm talking about what Nigerians feel. You're from Ghana? Yes, please. Is this fair in Ghana? Because you have, yeah. Just tell me, is this fair in Ghana? I just asked you a question. It is not. My brother, I've been to your country and I've witnessed election. The earlier we start saying things are wrong when it's wrong. my brother Africa will be good.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me because it happened there. Don't be part of that. Africa needs to be fixed. And we all have to tell ourselves the truth. This is very unfair. It's the least expected of us. The other question you asked about going to court, I told you, I cannot answer until I get to where I was asked to go. If I was asking a question that you're asking me here as I was coming here, will I say answer you? No. I was coming here to see journalists and answer their questions. And that's what I'm doing now.
Okay. Now, the last two. No, just come. The lady who's calling me, come out.
No, go there. You can go there and give it to them. Give it to them then.
Okay. Your Excellency,
I've never done that. Didn't know.
good afternoon, sir. My name is Kingsley of the Daily Independent newspapers. I wouldn't want to throw a popular part now. My question to you would be, Nigeria has seen a lot, from the violence in the northeast to the killings in some other parts of the country in the south. If, for the sake of peace, the person and the party that was declared to be the winner approaches you for a unity government, for the sake of peace, don't you think also one should be shaped and we thought the path of peace?
Let me say it again for purposes of your understanding. I've never, if you remember when I made my Jara comments, where's the please come, I want to be looking at you. Listen very carefully. When I made my Jara comments, if you recall, I did ask for people to go about peacefully. And since after that election, I've never done anything to show that I don't want peace. I believe in a very peaceful Nigeria. I've had several phone calls where I asked people to remain calm and peaceful. That has nothing to do with what I'm challenging. I'm challenging the process. If the process is faulty, it's faulty. In fact, you can't build peace on a faulty foundation.